He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Jaguars and the Chiefs on Sunday night primetime.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
3rd and long. Mahomes back. We're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 12.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And that's a thing of beauty. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. He is met and dry. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. 2nd down, Lawrence. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So we are through 1. Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact. And
now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Oh, solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
23 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence going to give this to Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lawrence now on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. A give, and here comes Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's Lawrence. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's dropped off for Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man here is Woods. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he is on to punt for KC. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Oliver. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kicker. Defense.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Mahomes now on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar first down.
On first down, Lawrence. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Mahomes. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Play action here. Mahomes. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The run early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 19-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Davis now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense. And Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This one complete to Oliver. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. 3rd and a yard. They'll go again with Garendo. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Jaguar 1st down.
One more time, it's Garendo. And that's the way you want to run it on. Second down and 3. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. He is 2 for 2. The Jaguars add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, Wiley.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To throw is Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes again. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll run. Here's Garendo. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And this defense has really had the... So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On first down, it's Mahomes. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Duvalllll.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he's going to be taken down